Hello traders, I hope you had a good time during the Easter holiday. I was not much trading, I was doing day trades mainly. I set alerts at the top of the range and at the bottom of the range, especially the local one, yeah? So yeah, and I was able to actually go long yesterday, and I was telling all the group, like I'm taking already the scalp longs, and later they can become day trades and swing trades. I would like to show you the bigger context of the market, why this area was really important, and like I was telling, when we climb 39,600, it will actually lead to accelerated upside. That's what happened. Let me go over it. We should really start from higher time frame context. You can see Bitcoin is still inside our 4-month range, which is starting from end of December. We lost the high volume out of the range at the top. So the next logical support for you was this high volume node here. We got first bounce out of it, and then we got the secondary bounce yesterday. I want to show you why we bounced so much. Also within the big range, we created small 7-day range. We had a lot of trades inside the range. We traded many of them. Also, do you see on my chart the VWAL 3-month of the, and it's like tagged alt. I also I like to do it sometimes, so I'm aware of all the important levels. You know, we left this range here at this region, but some people really were still tracking this range here until this point, and their VWAL is actually here, and we actually stopped it like beautifully on this level as well. So for them, you know, this VWAL was important, so I kept it on my chart. But I have like a better pool at the moment because you can see we created a lot of volume at this top here. So I changed the pool from this point to include this high as well. So I got full market profile here. But for these people, this level was important. So you had a big high volume node here with the old VWAL here. Good stoppage, especially for swing traders. And let's go to the smaller charts. Also be aware, when you have range, you also always build liquidity at the top of the range and the bottom of the range. With the move yesterday, the Bitcoin grabbed all the liquidity, like stopped out people from this current range. Some people got liquidated, of course, with too much leverage, and also you had a lot of shorts incoming in this candle. With the move up, you actually trapped them, and now they are fuel for the more upside. So beautiful. I was telling you in the group, we have really big lows. Look at the price action here. This was like very sluggish. There is no buying tail. Market even retested. There was really little swing failure pattern here. A lot of liquidity. There was no like tail, no buying tail especially, and no wick. Right now we have a lot better low, but it's like not the best in the world, but it's better, definitely better than here. And I told you, sooner or later we will go after these lows. That's what happened. Let me go on smaller time frames. So this is picture and the context from the higher time frame. One high volume node to another, and within it, this was our current range. For the past 7 days we were trading it easily. Even yesterday I think some of you took the trade here, like this was like a really beautiful bounce from here, from the VWAL of the range. But you see, as you lost this VWAL here, it was big warning sign for you if there was no swing failure pattern on this low. There is literally no long here for you. So if you are longing here, you are risking too much. Why? Because if you lost this VWAL, it's very high chance you will go after these lows. Look here. Everyone, like if people are not aware of this, they lost a lot of money. Look here, we grabbed the liquidity, boom, down. You're like, we had scalp entries here and day trade entries here at this region. I will show you all of them, but you could be actually, I was telling in the group, I just want to show you. Look at the, you can read that I was posting as I was taking all these trades. All these trades we had like monthly here, but important post was over here. This is absolutely key because people take profit while they need to add to position, okay? In this case, I said bears defended what they need to. Claim of 39,600 region will send us a lot higher. Look at the chart. Look at the chart. I will just mark this region here. So you see the bears first, like on the first kiss here, they defended. We even had like scalp trade here. It was daily open of the current of the Monday of the yesterday, so also important region, and also VWAL of that range. For market continuation to the downside, bears needed to do this, yeah, defend and down, continue down. That didn't happen. We had scalp trade, but in the end we claimed the region, we claimed the VWAL here. So as I saw this candle here, as we were pushing, with my scalp trades and one day trade already, I mean 2 day trades and 1 scalp trade accounts, I was adding to my position. I was already adding, you know, in this area as well, and I added even more after this bounce here. I raised my average entry a bit higher, but that's fine. Like you should be aggressively taking profit here. Look at the bounce. 3% bounce. So as a scalper, it's already take profit too for you too. But day trade, I only had 1 take profit. Because, you know, I was aware we can actually do this massive push here. So I was adding here, and now I have like average position somewhere here. But look at the upside. It's just beautiful. And you are again, look at where we are stopping. We will go over this, why we stop there. Let's go on over this chart. So from higher context, you know, this is your 3-month range high volume node. Look at here, we didn't even lose this. Like these high volume nodes, you should really watch on 1 hour to 4 hour time frame. Yeah, it's really high volume. It's really like a zone from higher time frame. But you can see even on 50-minute time frame, we didn't close outside of this region. Look at here, a lot of wicks we started to see, and yeah. Oh yeah, and this was the second reason. Like this was the first reason I was adding to the position. I was telling in the group, I will add when we do swing failure pattern. And you see we started to return above this. When we returned, I was adding first time. When we actually breached the VWAL, I was adding second time and build my positions. It's just giving me more leverage and exposure for the market, yeah. With the move down, you can see how many levels we hit. Look at here. For our order block was over here, medium swing failure pattern. This is very old, like this is like from few months back. Yeah. We have another high volume node here. This one is from the 10 to 15 March. Big market structure. I will show you all the levels we hit here from on the main template. And we also hit the T-val of 10 to 15 March. Yes. And very close to the drop, we had the session naked poke. It's marked weak, so it was already some liquidity escaped. But that's fine, you know. But our drop was pretty technical, and also now I will show you why we stopped there, how many levels we had there. Market structure monthly here. Look here. Let's go to monthly time frame. It's very important market structure, because if you lose this, you will open door to the another market structure support here. So beautiful bounce exactly to the dollar from 38,500. Very nice. We had this naked poke, which I showed you, and we had the levels here. Also the region of 39k, you need to be aware, it was like previous month point of control, so big region of 39,000. Let's go to smaller time frame. You see this one, this market structure is super strong. It was like a lot of times in the history it was our support and resistance, so it's like this one is good, but this one is even stronger. It was like proved to be super strong. So you had another reason to bounce. Look at here, we even front run the market structure long term. It's like big region, small front run here. We grabbed all the liquidity from the current 7-day range. That's pretty cool. We went into the big fips. Look at here, 0.61 and 0.61. It was this is the major Fibonacci pull for us. Also, from more aggressive pull, it was 0.88 over here as well. And from our previous poll, you had like 0.66 here, so a lot of hips were hit as well in this move here. This was our range before we actually started to pushing up in our current uptrend in an impulsive wave. So the volume nodes from this range, look at them, beautiful. This was old volume here. I still need to do charting today, but I just really want to do a standalone video for this. Beautiful, beautiful volume. This was our first bounce from this volume and now secondary. So the market already proved you here. It's watching this range here, giving you bounce. So not a surprise we bounced here from this region as well. Beautiful. And now auction market fear is also telling you what is happening. You see, this is our 5-day range, which is our most immediate support as you're returning to it. And you can see we fully rotated that range to the V-val of that range. Yeah. As you started to get acceptance here, that was your, and you lost the POC, that was your next logical target for bounce and rotation. So two small ranges here, and even from the bigger picture, you had really like 20 to 28th February POC here at 38,314. So I think some traders actually used that point of control as stop loss for this entry as well, if they were not entering as scalpers, more like day traders, yeah. So they didn't want to really lose this point of control. So you were actually making two scenarios from auction market theory. Small front run here. You can see how back of that range was supporting us over here as well. Beautiful. And of course we had this high volume node from higher time frame, which is we discussed, VWAL of 3 months and so on. Anchor VWAPs. Right now you see the anchor VWAPs are stopping us as well. We really need to breach this region for continuation up. And also with this move here, you can see we established downtrend, yeah, and all these people who were shorting in this downtrend, their targets were here. This was the first like major targets hit for them after this one, and then we had one more, which was 2.618. Look at the reaction. Beautiful, beautiful reaction from here. Beautiful reaction from here. You cannot like you just know why Bitcoin moves like this. If you know all these tools, you are aware of it. Beautiful. So we had big push also 600. So we discussed, like I was adding here now we did full range rotation. I was taking major take profit at this VAC here. Why? Because we can still actually stay inside this range here. Look here. We can still stay inside the range, do bounce. Or we will be rotating range again. So you cannot leave a lot of money on the table here. You must take good profit here. Also why we stopped here is just logical. You can see like so many weeks. People are taking profit because we have the VAC of that range. Also look at the volume node of this range. Even now we are holding a market structure support of the you can see market structures are so powerful. Also on this, it's also naked daily here, and if you were more aggressive like scalper, you had a swing failure pattern entry here. You had you have two swing failure patterns in a row here. On this one, on this high, and now this high give you entry as a swing failure pattern, and you can put tight stop loss over here. It's just beautiful. Okay, then maybe we can have a look also on this speed fan. Oh, let me check pitchfork here. Just want to show you geometrical as well. You can see this pitchfork geometry support was also here, the golden zone here. I was watching this one because 0.5 was holding us beautifully, so golden zone as well. Very nice. And bears, this is a bears pitchfork. Oh, not this one, let me check. Current. $50-minute time frame. We were trading this bearish pitchfork for a long time, but right now we broke out of it. So pretty beautiful. Look here, even here, rejection at the top. You had like 6 to 7 trades with additional confluence on this pitchfork for you. And right now it's broken finally, yeah? Okay, so a lot of reasons to bounce here. We went over all of them. Right now, Bitcoin, what Bitcoin needs to do is to take out these highs here, 41,500, to make it a support, you know, and then we will start to change higher time frame. Let me go to more cleaner chart. Let me go over here, 1 hour time frame, yes. Because if we stop here, we can actually continue the range we have at the moment. We can still continue the range because we are below VWAP. But if we take out this high, we will change bigger market structure. So we can start to do something like this, yeah. And then we need to place really good, nice low and change market structure on a 1 hour time frame to 4 hour time frame. We will change market structure with this move. So that's really next what I want to do. What I would like to see Bitcoin do to take out these highs. So my longs I can hold longer and it can actually become swing. If we take this area, then we will be looking for our short areas, which we showed in a previous video. But then this trade can become a swing trade for me. Yeah. Right now it's still day trade. We really need to do this. So I hope this video was clear for you. I showed you all the important aspects we had in this bounce, and right now the last thing we can do for like what we got there. Oops, let me go over here. Last thing I want to mention is Tradinglite and TRDR. They were heavily supporting us at the lows. Look here. A lot of low limits were building, and also the TRDR is showing it even more clear for you. Look at the bands, heavy bands. When we were at this region, we had like, let me show you exactly. There was over, I'm watching here, yeah. There was over 150 million longs over the shorts. That was pretty crazy here. So you had big support from the limit orders buyers here. Almost double ratio to shorts. And you can see on bigger time frames when they show up, when we show up support here. Look at here. It's usually major reversal, or you will actually place the range here at least. So TRDR are super useful. If you are not using it, I definitely recommend start using it. It's like additional confluence for your trading. And with Tradinglite, you do more precise orders here, yeah. If you see interactions with the walls and so on. Lastly, this is the scalp trade you could take. I was sleeping already, but I was showing you we had like naked daily here. Also look at the daily like naked POC here, swing failure pattern. So you should be also in the scalp short if you were not sleeping all around. And look at so many naked POCs above us. They are still waiting for us. Okay, this is gonna be just a short video. I will do next video about current week later when I finish my charting. So I hope it was useful for you, and see you in the group, guys. Bye bye.